Hello Pisces, welcome to my weekly Love Tarot channel. I'm the Tarot Muse, and before I get started I just want to mention that I'm in the Philippines and it's impossible to find a sound-free place where we're not going to hear chickens, pigs, dogs, motorbikes, children or karaoke. So if you do hear this in the background, it's just part of the character of this video that we're creating. Enjoy. I've got all your cards laid out of here, already shuffled, and I'm ready to go. So let's just dive straight into it. Right, so in the present moment, what is coming up for you, Pisces? We have the Moon card, which is very Pisces, actually nebulous. What is crossing it? The World card. So I just want to add that what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out all the cards first, and then we're going to dive in deeper. So just bear with me. We've got the Moon card, we've got the World card. What is happening in the past for you, Pisces? The Ace of Wands. What is happening in the future for you? Walking away, the Eight of Cups. Where is the relation? Where is this connection at for you right now, consciously? What's going on for you? We have the Hierophant. What is unconscious for you right now, Pisces? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Where are you at? What is coming up for you emotionally, Pisces? We've got the Ten of Swords. Where is the person at? The other person. Ten of Pentacles. Where is the relationship at? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. And what is the outcome? We've got the Ten of Wands, a burden. Okay, so in the present moment, we have the Moon card. And the Moon is all about things not being clear. It's a deep inner emotional realm. It's not out in the open. It's around confusion and nebulousness and just vast emotional depths. It can be intuition as well. It's a very sensitive arena, and I feel this very much defines you, Pisces. What's crossing it is the World card, so completion of something. So there's this moon confusion, emotional confusion, depth realm that you're in, but something is trying to complete. So let's find out more about what this Moon card is about. I'm picking 3 cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, and the Devil card. So the intensity is building with something that was, there's some kind of transition that's busy happening around some kind of bondage. It could be sexual because we have got the Eight of Wands card. It could be some kind of hook, or wherever it is that you bound. It could be an addiction, it could be a relationship addiction, it could be actual marijuana or alcohol or something even more strong than that. It could be to another person that's in another country, or it could just be the intensity around the addiction is transforming. It's going through a change. So this is what the confusion is about, this addiction. Now I want to find out more about the World card. And what is this World card about? The World card is about completion of a cycle, something coming to an end. It's reached its fullness and it's coming to an end. Okay. Oh, it's the heartbreak and the hopes and the inspirations and the dreams around a relationship. And it's the heartbreak. And it's indicating that it's complete. And so I see that you're in a very deep place. You are in a very deep, emotional, confused place about this. And it's, you're bound by it. But that's changing. So let's look to see what's happening in the conscious for you, because we've got the Hierophant card. And with regards to tradition and structure and just following systems, you know, Pisces is the vast ocean of nebulousness. You can't hold a fish, you can't define it. It's uncontained. And the Hierophant, I feel, is the opposite quality of that. It is about tradition, it's about structure, it's about systems, it's about uniformity, it's about following things by the book. And what I'm getting there, this is what is conscious for you right now, Pisces, is this kind of quality being required for you in order to step into a higher place and reap the potential benefits that are coming your way, in order to move away from all of this, from this confusion, from this addiction, from this attachment, from this bondage of this relationship, moving away from it to calmer waters, so that you can embrace it's either a financial opportunity, or it's studies, or it's just connecting to the healthy side of yourself that is abundant. But there's this new something that's wanting to come through for you, and you're realizing that you're needing some kind of structure and stability and system around it, or needing to access more spirituality in your life, working with a guru, working with a teacher who can help you get back into a healthy place again. What is unconscious for you? I've got the Nine of Pentacles card here, which shows some grounding coming through. Let's get 3 cards. And the Nine of Pentacles is very much about your independence, you and your garden of abundance for you, that's created by you. And so here the Nine of Pentacles cards, which is in the unconscious, it hasn't come into the conscious yet, because I sense you're still battling with this tension between the confusion, the nebulousness, the haze that you're in around the relationship, and completing the cycle and moving away. So what is unconscious for you is this relationship, the way it ended, intuitively attempting to manage, juggle, what could have been a very controlling person. Okay, so there's the moving away, this intuitive realization. Maybe it becomes clear for you. You intuitively always knew that what you were juggling with this person was a state of unfulfillment that you were never going to experience or get from them. And I see this person as the King of Swords, and a King of Swords is an Aquarius or a Libra or a Gemini sign. And there was this intuitive juggling, trying to manage the relationship with this person, and the apathy and the feeling of not being seen or met by this person, and the intuitive knowing that this you needed to move away from. That realization finally happens, that this walking away, where both people ended up losing out, will allow you to step back into your independence again. Okay, so I want to look at what's happened in the past for you, and I've got the Ace of Wands card, which is about it's to do with this new spark of inspiration within yourself, this new possibly a creative project, or it can also do with your sexuality. Let's find out more about it. Let's get 3 cards. Okay, the relationship. Okay, so wow, this relationship was just in the past. It was like such a breath of fresh air for you. It was there was fun in it, and it was just it was such a success for you. You felt good in it in the past. It may have been sexually fulfilling as well, and it was very inspiring for you. This was in the past. Here in the present moment, there's a heartbreak that has happened, and I sense that this is what it's about. The fact that at one point the relationship was emotionally fulfilling and you felt so good within it, but then what happened was this feeling of not being seen, of not being met, of not being recognized by this other person who perhaps was either detached or not connected or aware of you. So I want to get 3 cards for why walking away lies in the future. The future card here is the 8 of Cups, and it's about walking away from something that no longer emotionally fulfills you. Okay. So I've got the Sun, the Hermit, and the I've got the Nine of Swords, and what it's telling me is that this which you thought was happiness actually left you feeling quite alone and unhappy and depressed, actually. And in a way, this means that the happiness, the perceived happiness, was just an illusion, or at least it wasn't real. It was actually a struggle, some kind of struggle. And so you felt lost in it, and a lot of disappointment around the exchange between the two of you, the actual teamwork between the two of you, but around what was offered to you in terms of the love. And you've actually felt quite alone by it. And so you are walking away from that in the future. You're leaving that behind. Now, I'm coming to where you're at right now, and I've got the Ten of Swords. Let's get 3 cards about that. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is the Apprentice card, the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay, so yeah, right now you haven't moved away from this. You're in quite a stuck place, a confused place, working towards, it's like this was all a betrayal for you. It was a real loss. You know, the Ten of Swords is about, you can see, this person is pinned to the ground by all those swords. That he's dead. It's an intellectual death. It's an emotional death. It's done. It's happened. You cannot pull those swords out. This betrayal or this loss has happened, and it's painful, and it's over. And that's what you're meeting right now. And you've also got the Eight of Swords over here, and there's a lot of confusion for you right now, which I feel like you're escalating, and you're building, and you're amplifying, and it's self-imposed. And it's perhaps there's a churning that's happening right now about this loss, about this betrayal. And I think that's what the Moon card is about. It's potentially the attachment to what happened for you. And it's got you in quite a stuck place at the moment. And yeah, I do see that shifting. Well, I do see it shifting for you, but right now this is where you're at. So with regards to the other person, I've got the Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like they're potentially in a good place. Let's get 3 cards for where they're at. Death card, Nine of Cups, and Justice. So there's some kind of emotional fulfillment that's happening for them as a result of this relationship being over. And the emotional fulfillment is because they've returned back to an abundant place, and they've gone through the death of it, the ending of it, and they've returned back to an abundant place. And this is the right place for them, because we've got the Justice card. So yeah, they are in an okay place. I'm sorry to say, it's not nice to hear that. We'd like to think that when we're going through our struggle and our pain, that the other person is equally going through the same thing. But what I'm seeing here is that they are in a healthier place. Okay. I almost feel like there's a possibility that they've returned to a place of self-love. What I am getting here is a Queen of Wands. So this could be a fire sign, this person. So that would be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And what I've got here is there's the detachment that's happened from the mistrust in the relationship, the deception that was in the relationship around the past. Whatever that deception was, there's some kind of surrendering that has happened for them. So perhaps the deception may have been around the sharing, where they were not honest with you, or you were not honest with them. So they've put that behind them, they've let it go, and they've moved forward. Now I want to see where the actual relationship is at, and I've got the Knight of Pentacles here, which is about grounding and stability and consistency. And I've got the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so impulsive. So I'm going to come back to this one. I want to see what the outcome of the relationship is about. And I've got the 10 of Wands over there, which is it's a burden. It's a burden that's being carried. I've got the stalemate card, I've got the 2 of Wands, and I've got the King of Cups. So King of Cups is a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and this can be you. And I'm seeing that with regards to this burden, with regards to this this emotional indecision and confusion and stalemate, there is you looking in a new direction emotionally and putting the burden down. So this is what's coming in the future. So once again, this is you moving away from all of this. The shift is happening for you, and you're looking out towards where next in your life as a result of having been on this intense breakdown and made the decision just to change your perception around it and find your inner strength and control again, and come back to a healthier place within yourself where you take charge. And I think there were closed secrets around this relationship, and I feel that